The Philadelphia Flyers just revealed their new home and away jerseys. Now, we knew that these were coming for quite a while, even before they released their, a new shade of orange initiative or whatever you want to call it. We've been waiting for them for a little while here. I thought they would be announced at the draft. That's at least the rumor that I heard, but they're here today, so we're going to go ahead. We'll take a look at these new jerseys here, and I will also compare it to their previous jerseys as well, and tell you guys which one that I prefer. Before we do get into it though, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I really would appreciate it. All right, let's start off by taking a look at the home jersey. Now, there is one pretty massive thing that I will be ignoring, at least for a little bit. I'm putting a pin in it, and I'll save it for later because I kind of want to take a look at just the jersey itself first and give you guys my initial reaction, which I would say I'm pretty positive on. I do like these jerseys a decent amount. They are kind of inspired by their 80s jerseys, just with some minor changes to it, which I like a lot. I'm not really a huge fan when teams do direct throwback to older jerseys as their home and away. So I like this quite a bit, where they are kind of throwing back to those old jerseys, but making it new, making it kind of modern in a way. I think that is great. And honestly, for me, this is just a better version of their previous jerseys. I like this darker shade of orange a lot more than the other shade of orange that we got before. I like the black stripe at the bottom of the jersey there. I think that is pretty good. And one thing that I'm very, very happy that they fixed on these jerseys is the striping on the arm there. On their previous jerseys, it was always fairly thin, like the white stripe was kind of thin, so it didn't hold the numbers properly, and the numbers would kind of bleed into the orange part of the jersey. That is no longer the case. They are held in the white part of the striping. I'm so happy about that. I think that is so much better. I absolutely hated that aspect of the previous jerseys. I'm very glad that it's fixed on this one here. We also got a new black collar. I think that black collar actually looks really good, to be honest. I think that is pretty nice. Let's move on to the back of the jersey. Now, I don't have any good photos of the back as of right now because both links that the Flyers have tweeted out don't actually work for me at the moment. One of the links a lot of people say are working for them, but it's not working for me. I'm not really quite too sure why, so I might just have to use a screenshot from the video. I apologize if it's not very good quality, but the back of the jersey is basically the exact same as their previous jersey. You got that white name bar with the black letters there, as well as the numbers that are outlined by black but are primarily white numbers, and I think that looks pretty good. I don't really think that they needed to change that, to be honest. I still kind of go back and forth whether I do like the different color name bar on these jerseys. Some days I do like it, other days not so much, but I always do like the fact that it's unique to the Flyers. That is for sure. I like that the Flyers are the only team that really does it, so, whether I do like how it actually looks, I always like the fact that it's just a Flyers thing, and it's something that the Flyers do. But yeah, the back of the jersey, nothing really too new there. The other new thing on these jerseys, though, is the numbers on the sleeve. Those are now all black instead of being orange outlined by black. I will admit, my first reaction was I don't really like that. It feels almost unfinished, but the more and more that I look at it, honestly, the more that I kind of come around to it. I like those black numbers actually a decent amount, even though it is a completely different color than the numbers on the back. Most of the time, I don't love that, but here I think it works, honestly, and I think it looks pretty good. Before we do talk about the big thing on those home jerseys, I want to quickly talk about the away jersey here. I really like the away jersey, to be honest. I actually like it a lot more than the home jersey. I think the orange just works a lot better as that secondary color than it does as the primary color. I think the white there looks really good, to be honest, especially with the black at the bottom. Once again, one thing that I do really like about these jerseys is that black stripe at the bottom. It works well with the black on the cuff there. I think that looks great. And the black collar does a good job breaking up the orange on the shoulders there. That is one massive improvement on these jerseys, I will say, compared to the previous ones, is the collar. Not that I thought the old collar was bad or I didn't really like it, but I never really had a strong opinion on it. With these new jerseys, though, I think the all black collar looks fantastic, to be honest. I think that is a small change, but a very important change, and I think it looks phenomenal. With the back of this away jersey, though, once again, it is pretty much the exact same as the previous jersey, where it has that black nameplate and then the orange numbers outlined by black. Once again, I think it looks pretty good. Not really a reason to change it, to be honest. I think it looked fine in the first place. And just like the home jersey, the numbers on the sleeve are only one color. On the away version, though, they're all white instead of being all black, and I will say I don't like these white numbers. I don't think they stand out enough, to be completely honest. Not like they blend into the orange or anything like that, but they don't pop. Not like the black numbers on the white sleeves with the home jersey there. The white numbers on the orange sleeves, I feel like they just I don't know. They just don't stand out enough to me, I would say. So I don't really like that aspect of these away jerseys. And I would say that's probably the only aspect of these away jerseys that I really don't like. Because honestly, outside of that, I do like this jersey quite a bit, or at least as most as I can with Flyers jerseys. I don't know what it is for me, but for some reason, I'm really not a massive fan of a ton of Flyers jerseys. These ones here, though, I would probably put in, the higher tier of the Flyers jerseys, where I would say that I like them quite a bit. They're definitely a massive improvement on the previous jerseys. I really was not a huge fan of their previous jerseys, so I'm very, very happy with this change, I will say that. But now let's talk about the thing that I've been saving, and that is the ad patch on the front of the jersey. It looks terrible. It looks absolutely awful. I really, really hate ad patches, and these are the ones that I hate the most, where it has a completely different color that the team has never worn on their jerseys before. They've never had blue on their jerseys in their history, so the fact that it's on this ad patch here, it just feels so wrong, feels so alien, like it just does not really work whatsoever. And on top of that, it's a pretty big patch as well. I don't think it's the biggest that you can go, at least in terms of height, but I think in terms of length, that is the biggest. Because if you guys don't know, the NHL gave the sponsorships an exact kind of like area that they can work with. I forget the exact dimensions, but I'm pretty sure that, that's at least as long as they're able to go. And I just don't think it looks good. It just really does not. I'm upset that another team has added one of these sponsorship patches onto their jersey. I was really hoping that we would be able to keep it to a minimal, even though I know that was being like super hopeful and, not really realistic, but especially after that Stanley Cup final where we saw just how awful that position of the Stanley Cup finals patch was. I'm kind of hoping that maybe teams will get a little bit more backlash about these ad patches. I hope that's at least the case, because that is a massive like negative thing with the ad patches, is it just ruins every other patch that goes onto the jersey. I was really hoping that maybe that would give the NHL a second thought about having ad patches on their jersey, or at least moving it somewhere else where it's not a huge distraction, but I don't know why I thought that. That was super naive of me. But yeah, anyways, it doesn't really matter. The ad patches are going to be here forever, so I'm just going to have to get used to them. Overall, though, with both of these new jerseys here, like I said, I do think they are a massive improvement on their previous jerseys. I think they look a lot better. I don't know if I would say that I love these new jerseys, though, but I would say that I like them. I think they are pretty nice. So yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these new Flyers jerseys in the comments down below. And if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Links are all in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.